I used to think having a drink was a reward until I realized drinking was my prison. You know, after a long day at work or just a long week or just trying to get through the week and get to the weekend where the real fun can begin. But I soon realized it was holding me back, it was dragging me down, and I was just tired of the same old routine. This video I'm going to talk to you about I'm never going back to drinking. So maybe you can think about quitting and giving up alcohol for good. In the process of quitting drinking, I started to discover the real me. And in many ways, I'm still in the process of discovering the real Rhett. But it wasn't until I quit drinking that I'd actually be able to be in that state of mind to be able to even kind of dive deep into who I am, why I am the way I am. You know, why do I think certain thoughts? Why do I act certain ways? Why do certain things or people trigger me? My whole life I felt like I was on autopilot. Just kind of going through life, doing just good enough at work just to get to the weekend, just to have money to buy booze and party. There was nothing much deeper than that. And this went on for years. And as I got older, you know, obviously the hangovers last longer, the booze starts to really wear on you. When you're younger, you bounce back like nothing. Like, oh yeah, I drank a shitload last night. Boom, you're up in the morning, ready to go again. As I got older, it's like, am I dying? Like, why did I do that? Why? That makes no sense. And I was pissed off a lot of the time at myself for just doing stupid shit, making a fool of myself. But now, my mind is much clearer. I'm on a way better path, and I'm just starting to discover what I'm meant to do, my purpose. And part of it is sitting in front of this camera, sharing these things, making YouTube videos, hopefully helping other people discover the same in themselves. And it all starts by giving up on drinking. And that alone, just this process of self-discovery, that alone is worth not even thinking about drinking. Obviously I think about it because I'm making these videos and I'm helping people also quit. But like the idea of me going in, opening the fridge and grabbing a beer, no, not gonna happen. And with that, my body is so happy. I'm in by far the best shape of my life. And you know, I've had a lot of injuries in my life, a lot of surgeries, broken bones. And when I was younger, I thought I was invincible. And, you know, in many ways I still kind of feel that way, but I know I'm not. And we only get one body, and we got to take care of it. And I've always been super active. I like to do a lot of outdoor activities. I love to surf, I love to snowboard, ride motocross, skateboard, like all the things, BMX, box. And you can't do all those things if your body is decaying, if it's breaking down. And that's something that I'm not okay with. Like I want to be able to enjoy life to the fullest until my last day. Like I honestly see myself surfing and snowboarding until I'm 60 or 70 years old. And you can't do that when you're drinking, because drinking you age quicker. And you've seen it. You've seen people in public, maybe family or friends that have been drinking for years, and you could see the wear on their body. You could see it in their face. Their skin has a certain kind of orange, red glow. Their eyes are bloodshot. They look bloated. And I don't want that. You know, years ago or not that long ago, a few years ago, I was driving for Lyft super early in the morning, and I started to notice that I would take a lot of people to dialysis centers, and I started to notice a lot of them were pretty young, like my age or maybe even younger. And, you know, some of them, we kind of talked about what was going on, and, you know, some of them were my age or younger. They were diabetic, and they had to go to dialysis 3 times, maybe 4 times a week for 3 hours. And it's all because they drank too much when they were younger. And that was a huge eye-opener for me. I'm just like, no way. What kind of life is that? Like, that really opened up my mind. And so these days, I work out a lot. You know, I am very mindful about what I put into my body, what I eat. We eat super clean, and you feel great. That's another reason I'll never go back to drinking, because now my health is number one. My mental health, my physical health is number one. That's what I'm always working on that, or finding out how to improve. I'm just as excited about going to the gym, or going to a boxing class, or going to yoga early in the morning and sweating it out, than I was, you know, to go to a party. That's kind of my new normal. And when you get in this routine and you're feeling good, running on all cylinders, alcohol isn't even a thought. It's not even... It has no business in my life. And life in general is just too good to be numbing out with alcohol. When I was drinking heavily, I didn't really have much going on for myself. I was literally just drinking and partying and existing. But now, my world has completely opened up. I mean, I never thought I'd be making YouTube videos. Like, that's crazy. And it still feels crazy when I get up in front of this camera. I'm just like... But I know that it'll help people, and that's what matters. Because I know the difference it makes when you cut alcohol completely out of your life. It's not just, oh, I'm quitting alcohol. You're completely changing your lifestyle. And once you see the benefits and start to realize them in your life, there's no going back. The things that I'm able to do now pale in comparison to what I was able to do or not do when alcohol was holding me back. My thought process is so much clearer. I take action. I don't just sit around and dream, oh, I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that, because that's all it is a wish, unless you take action. And now my confidence is gaining just in life in general. Like, I feel like there's nothing I can't accomplish. And my parents would tell me when I was a kid, you know, you could do whatever you want it if you set your mind to it. And I never really understood what that meant when I was a kid. I was a little shithead kid, just not listening to anyone. Anyone told me anything, whatever. But now I'm really starting to understand what they meant. So, guys, I hope this helped. There's so many good reasons for you to quit drinking and quit today. If you'd like help, I am a sobriety coach. I'll leave a link in the description below for a free discovery call. And let's turn your life around, because there's so much to be grateful for. And if I can do it, you can do it. There's no doubt about it. Thanks for taking the time to stop by and watch this video. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. If you found this helpful, or if you know someone else that could benefit from this video, please pass it along. And take care of yourself. I'll see you on the next one.